Amanda. Amanda. Amanda.
I'm at 1%.
100 million. All right, Aces fans, welcome back to another night of Aces hockey. Tonight we are taking on the Cumberland Grads, the east end of Ottawa. They are, this is their first game in about 2.5 weeks, their first ice time in about 2 weeks. So hoping that our Capital Cup experience defense bobbles. Luke with a shot early, right in front. Oh, just missed an opportunity there. Get a rebound goal. Aces hard on the boards. Nolan Rathwell keeps it in as there's now three aces with 2 Cumberland kids and bodies flying. Aces managed to keep it in. Jack Schilke with the puck looking for an option. Goes back to Elise. Elise down to the corner, keep it in deep. Luke on the puck hard. He's got control. Cumberland whips it around to the half boards and out they break through the middle. Nice defense by Luke there, and Elise as she puts it right up to Charlie. Charlie almost gets a break. Cumberland comes back with the puck as they come down, cross into the zone. Shot towards the net, steered to the corner by a Hunter. Cumberland retains possession in the corner, loses an edge, but it gets right back on their player. In front, Hunter scoops it into his belly with just an easy lollipop of a shot, but those are sometimes the hardest because there's no pace to it. Referee Mark Robler out there doing a great job. Cumberland wins the face-off back to the defense. Tied up with Declan on the backside, but it gets deep into the corner to Cumberland. Cumberland back to the defense, and it scoots out. They're going to have to regroup. Defenseman puts it over to the wing. Wing comes in, puts it in deep kitty corner. Declan onto it hard. First to it, gets it. Can't control. Cam second on it, just trying to push it out, and it just scoots out. It's offside, but they're okay. Declan with the puck, he bows back to his partner, Rory. Rory moves it up the wing, can't handle by Charlie, and Cumberland takes control. Cumberland just dumps it in, right on net. Hunter handles that. Face off deep in the Aces zone after an icing. Face off, scramble draw, it's still scramble. Goes to the corner as Christensen picks it up, fires it, doesn't get far. Goes back around. Riker ball trying to get to it, gets to the Cumberland defense first, and it comes right back around. Xander reverses to Noxie. Noxie looking to push it. Pushes it up to Jace. Jace to Keegan. Keegan moves it in. Tries a soft dump, but doesn't get far with it. Ace is hard on the puck behind, scoots out to the defense. Defense puts it back down deep. Riker can't handle it, gets in behind the net. Cumberland gets control, they reverse it. Come out, looking out, and they exit up through the middle. Ace is right on it right away as Tristan takes control of it, gets to Xander. Xander picks it up. Tristan's got some skate ice. Tristan with a clapper. Easily stopped by Elzarka as it comes back around. In front, Cumberland takes control as they zip around. Looking for an outlet, they try and use the middle. Can't, Charlie's got it. Cumberland with the puck. Look up to the wing. Jack there to help out right away as Ace take control, back of the line. Green comes in, he's got room. Shot off the leg, back to the corner. Luke Jessup goes to get it. Jack Schilke grabs control of the puck, he's got control. Looking, he goes high into the D. Knocks, shot, low. Kick to the corner by Elzarka. Cumberland takes control of the puck, wings it up the wing, and they bounce off, get it out of the zone. Green takes control, bounces it up just to an open area. And Cumberland now has control. Skating through, shot! And Hunter with the puck. He keeps it moving though. Surprises the Cumberland team a little bit as they thought it was going to be an easy change. Cumberland hard on Elise. She can't help. Gets control of it on the wing, and Jack gets control, but cuts spot back in. Nobody looking to take control of this puck here, and Elise will take it and push it down. No icing called early by the lines judge. Cumberland defense with the puck. Move it up to the wing. Winger stops, looks to go across ice, batted down by Cam. Elise working hard on the boards. Cumberland comes with it. He's looking for an option. Looks to rack, nothing there. As Nolan takes it up, and he's going to bounce it up off the boards. Gets the line, but not out. Aces now push it out. Harry does a great job there. Cumberland pushes back right in. He's using speed. Aces get control, and they pop it back out. Cumberland pushes it. Shot from outside the blue line. Hunter takes it off his chest. He's just going to hold on to it, get a face off. Harry in to take the draw. Cumberland wins it, but it's scramble won by Charlie Matt. Charlie gets it out of the zone. Cumberland back into the middle as they're going to try and move around the players. Hard backtracking by the Aces tonight. Great job by them. Charlie Matt tries to work it out. Harry gets control, working a defenseman without a stick. Harry's still on it as it's wired out by a defenseman right on to the Cumberland winger. Moves up, looking for the middle. He's in the middle. Shot coming! And snatched by Hunter. Nice glove save from a dangerous spot. Shot in the slot. Keegan to take the draw. Went back to Cumberland. Cumberland shot to the net. Tip. Just wide. Riker gets control of the puck. He's just working to get it out. Tries to push to the middle. Keegan, it's tipped. It's going to go down. Chase Crystal on it hard. Gets tripped up. No call. Back to the D. On the net. Declan shot low. Steered to the corner. 3 Cumberland on the wing there. Nothing doing for the Aces as Cumberland pushes it out. Cumberland crosses in. Cuts to the middle. Aces all over him as he's got no room cutting to the middle. Great job of pass to the middle blindly, and Cumberland almost picked it off. Aces will take it and push it down. It's right on net. He's got to play. Aces right there, looking for an opportunity. Hits a stick, and out of play. Shocking that the Cumberland goalie actually decided to play that and move it rather than just take a cover and a face-off. And that there, folks, is why you just cover it and get a face-off. Golden opportunity for the Aces, foiled by a Aaron stick. Green taking the face-off. Scrambling one to the wing. Back to Noxie. Noxie gets a shot. Wide. Hits Jessup in the middle. Oh, gets an opportunity for the rebound. Still in the corner. Luke with the puck. Pushes it deep. Graydon goes hard. Cumberland tries to push it. Graydon beats him. Luke there and help. Back to the D, and Cumberland picks it up, and look out. This kid can skate. He's got wheels. Comes out. Hart and into the puck. Stencil is not a guy you can let have room like that. As Cumberland takes a 1-0 to lead, they take advantage of a golden opportunity given up by the Aces as they got pinched and he can fly. Aces take control of their own line and they move up. Luke with the puck, tries to go wide. Hangs on to it, gets to the corner, worked on by Cumberland. Loses the puck along the boards. Gains it back, pushes it to Jack. Jack can't control it as Cumberland takes it, pushes it up the wing. Back past the defense, and Jander will pick it up. They're on a change. Got to move it high. Got to move it fast. Xander hangs on to the puck. Had an opportunity to move it up to a wing and didn't. Gets it in deep, though, with Cam on hot pursuit. Cam working in the corner, trying to move it around. Harry there with him. Harry gets control, puts it into the legs of the Cumberland player, comes out to Cam. Back in the legs of Cumberland. Now Charlie's working those legs. Puck scoots towards the goaltender, but it's loose and gets around as Cumberland takes control, and they try the breakout pass again and just misses. That's going to be right on Hunter, and he'll cover for the face-off. Cumberland looking for the long bomb. Ace is going to have to be aware of what their stretch passes are happening. Face-off to the left of Hunter, with Keegan coming out to take it. Face-off win to the Cumberland winger, and he misses his defense as he goes down. Race to the puck. Jace might win this. Why was it icing? Why is that icing? It was them that hit it. That was a pass back. Yeah, he's got it. That's not icing. Referee Mark, he's got a control of that, as that was a pass back by the Cumberland, mistakenly whistled by the lines judge. So we'll take this face off at center ice. Cumberland takes control of the ice. They jam it in, and I'm not sure if that hit anything or not. Play on, so it must not have. Cumberland with control. They're looking for some options here. They got two out in front. Elise takes control behind and puts it up the boards. Riker tries to win the race, and he does. Chips it to himself. Puts it up off the boards, looking for help. He skates it now. Gets checked by the Cumberland player, and he gets pushed down deep below. Jace to it. Can't help. Cumberland with it now, looking to break out. Samar with the puck. Comes in, breaks to the middle. Nobody there to help him out as he tried to get it to his partner. Ace cut it off. Puck along the boards. Elise battles with two. Gets centered. Aces just couldn't handle the bouncing puck, and Cumberland was the one to come through with it. Puck shot and steered to the boards by Hunter. And that's going to be a penalty on Cumberland for tripping. Aces are going on the power play with 6:35 left in the first, down 1-0. D to D. Rory tries to get across. Tipped by Cumberland. Cumberland gets control. They push it. Cumberland pushing back. Shot to Hunter. He takes control of it with his mitt. As the forced to take a face off in their own zone. Graydon wins the face-off, goes back to Rory. Rory looking for where his options are. Cumberland sending one in as slow pass up the wing to Luke. Cumberland takes control and fires it back. Rory gets it. Rory looking for an option. He goes back to Luke on the wing. Luke now has control and he's got space. He moves into the zone. Gets it deep. Goes around to Jack. Jack grabs the puck. He's going to put it back to Rory on D. Rory cross ice. Declan. Declan walks in. Shot! Oh, big blocker save by the Cumberland goalie. That had the corner picked. Ace is with it again, looking to move it. Push back to D, to Rory. Rory back over to Declan. Declan with the puck. He's going to just wind it back behind as Luke takes control. Luke backhand right onto the Cumberland stick. Ace has got to do a better job of knowing where they're putting the puck. That's two blind passes that did not work out. Rory with it as the Cumberland makes it a change. He's going to come in. He's going to get tries to get a shot off. Can't quite. Still got control, looking for help. As the Aces made their change, they're now coming in to support. And puck gets pushed out to back to the D. Declan with the puck. Goes back to across to Cam. Cam down low, can't get it. Back to Rory. Rory back to the corner. As Cam's looking for, Charlie looking for an option. Declan looking, chasing, nothing. Puck is not moving quick enough or anywhere for that matter. Declan with the puck. He needs an outlet. We got to get it back to the top. Let's go. Goes to the middle. Tipped. Scores! Harry with a C&I tip on the power play. Leads to a 1-1 tie with 4:46 left in the period. Cumberland goalie looked like he had good positioning there, but it snuck through a hole somewhere short side. Harry with just the right tip and gets it in. 1-1. Keegan takes the face off, wins it clean. Back to Noxie. Noxie pushes it up. Riker takes control of it, gets back to Xander. Xander's gonna push it up now. He's skating. He's looking for holes. Tries to get it to Jace. Jace can't. No icing here on the play. That's all right. Jace gets first on the puck. Cumberland pushes as they push it back to the middle. It's a 2-on-1 with Knox.
In the middle.
Shot to the middle. Big stop by Hunter. And another stop, and he's got control of it as Hunter takes control of the situation. 3 big stops all by himself. Third odd man break for Cumberland so far. Aces have really got to take care of the puck in the critical zones. To make a late change, and they're going to send Aces player out for the late change. No doubt there, that's a good call. Jack's going to come in and take the face off for Graydon. As we got Knox and Xander on the backside. Xander tries to chip it out, gets high to the blue line, back in. Xander takes control again. Has some time, tries to wheel it around. Comes up to the boards to Jack. Jack takes control, it takes his time and gets checked quickly, but the puck does get out. Jessup just puts it in deep. Great play by Jessup just to get it in out of a dangerous zone. Cumberland around the net, gets stick checked by Luke. Can't get control of it, and Jack takes it, goes to the open side. Knox is going to try, and can't quite win the race, gets past him, gets chipped to the boards, and Luke just pushes it deep. Can't quite get it in. Cumberland takes control. They go D to D and up to the wing, and they're going to move it right to the, try and move it up to the middle here. Nobody there to take it. Knox takes it off the boards right to Jack. Jack's got control now. He's going to enter the zone. Ace got 3 shot off the defenseman to the corner. Jack gets control of the puck though again. Puts it out in front, right in the feet. Nobody there to able to take control of it for the Aces as it gets back to the top of the zone, and Graydon takes control there. Gets it along the boards. Shot low. Bounces. Loose. Scramble. Luke with a chance, and Jack tried with stick check. Luke battles along the boards. Xander looking for a squeak. It squeaks out. Xander takes control and just gets it in deep. Nobody knows where the puck is right now as Graydon got bounced on. He's got to get off. Knox takes control. Hard back he goes. Cam picks it off and almost gets a break. Can't handle. Harry with the puck. Knox picks again. Howard up there takes a stick to it. Matt on there. Forechecking of the Aces. Excellent job in this sequence. Lease takes it, puts it off the linesman. Can't help. Able to get it in, out of the zone is Harry as he gets it right to Charlie. Charlie enters the zone. He's going to try and take it wide. He gets down deep in the corner, looks for help. Stops it, keeps going. Charlie off the boards to Cam. Cam back to the D. Elise back to the half boards. Doesn't make it. Charlie takes control, puts it to half boards to Cam. Cam again just puts it back, tries to get it to Elise, can't. Cumberland breaks out 2-on-2. Crosses ice. Not much happening for Cumberland as they look for an option. Not there. Charlie takes control and gets it up to Cam. It's 2-on-2 Aces now. Cam wide. Tries to center, nothing happens. Gets another tip. Oh, Harry with another tip. Just tips it wide. Jace in there to help on the boards. Nothing doing there. Elise takes control at center ice. Fires it. Off the boards in to Cam. Can't get it far. Cumberland defense steps up and takes control of that puck. Jace gets control. He's got a break. Comes up, shot. Low. Get wide. Keegan, opportunity, can't quite connect on the swipe as Cumberland takes it out and they go out wide. Central again. This guy has one with speed. He's going to be the one to make you pay. Ace take it out. Shot on Williamson, and as he steers it straight to the corner, Elise takes control over there. Cumberland with the puck, trying to look for an option. Keegan comes around, he takes control of it. He's going to skate. He finds an outlet with Riker. Riker slowing up at the line. Shot low, steered to the corner. Chase gets it. Can't handle. Keegan right to the net. Again, steered to the corner by the Cumberland goalie. Cumberland just fires it around to the half boards and trying to get it out. Hits Declan, stays in, and Cumberland just fires it off the boards and down. That is going to be right on net, so no icing able to be taken there. As Rory takes control, can't get it out. He's got it again. He's pushing hard. Chase is with him as they just push it out to center ice. Cumberland wires it up over the goaltender into the deep. Declan chips. Cumberland wins that race. Green on the puck hard though. Battling. 2-on-2 down low. Waiting for an exit. Comes up the sideboards to Luke, and Luke's going to exit all on his own. He just needs to get it in deep, and he does. Stop on Elzarka, not sure. Looking a little shaky in there again. Cumberland has not played in a few weeks, and a little bit of rust there showing. Puck controlled behind the boards by Cumberland. 2 aces on him there, and the horn goes to end the first period in a 1-1 tie. A fairly back and forth game by the Aces, with shots on net being at 11-11, and pretty even period, back and forth. Aces just have to make sure that they're not allowing that Cumberland player to get in behind them, as they did have 3 odd man breaks in the period. World Junior update, Finland leading the U.S. 3-2 in their quarterfinal. Canada plays at 8:30. Aces win the draw with Harry there. Xander just pushes it up. Pushed back in by Cumberland, and Xander takes control, goes D to Knoxy. Knox spins, looks for something. Xander takes control here. He finds an outlet to middle to Harry. Harry gets pocket picked at center ice. Knox just comes around. He does get control of it there. Off, across to Cam. Cam shot low through the legs. Oh, had to make a left and then a right move just to get a piece of that. That's what happens when you shoot through legs. Charlie Matt chasing around the boards. Knox pinches and wins the pinch, but Cumberland takes control and goes cross ice.
On him, Cam, on him!
Tries to outlet through the center and can't. Howitt gets control and gets it into the zone. Matt going off for a change. Cam hard on the puck is F1. Cumberland comes up. 2-on-2, crosses through the middle. Get a shot. Steered to the corner by Williamson off the blocker. Cam with it, looking to go up to the middle to Keegan. Keegan takes it. He's moving to the middle now, crosses in. They're onside. Puck comes out. Defenseman Nolan takes it to Xander. Xander back to Nolan. Nolan comes in. He's going to just kind of chip it lightly. Doesn't get in deep. Puck comes all the way back out, and there again, Samard trying to get there, but a good back check by Elise to negate any odd man rushes. Cumberland had 2 on there. Cumberland tries to push it again. Nolan takes care of that as he gets it out. It's in, but Nolan has control. It goes back to Elise into her feet. Elise comes and she's going to fire it around. Riker on the puck, he just tries to chip it, no avail. Puck gets moved out and down deep. Now it's behind. Keegan with it. Clapper come from the D. Tip in, and oh my God, that was a pinball puck. It hit a leg, went wide off a player that was on the ice from Cumberland, off the goaltender's pads and in. I don't think you can get any worse luck than that. Nobody really knew where that puck had gone after the initial bounce. But as they say, put the puck on the net and good things happen. And that's just the case for Cumberland. All they did is put the puck to the net, it bounced around, couldn't handle it. Grayson wins it, Elise puts it back into the blue line. Jack working hard, neutral zone, but Luke takes it back to Elise. Elise off the boards, gets it in, but Cumberland has control as they spin, put it out to the Shen. Shen moves it up to Stenzel. Stenzel coming around with speed. Elise stick checking, working him, does a great job, looks into the middle, nobody there. Jack takes it, moves it to Nolan. Nolan to Jessup. Jessup coming through the middle. He's got help with him, but gets stick checked as he enters the board. Comes in beside, low side, shot on, and just gave it an effort to get it. bit of a late whack by Jessup there, and he's definitely getting warned by the referee about when the whistle goes, play's over. Face off deep in the zone. Declan hits Green on the way to the net. Green tries to get his puck on Kent. Comes up. Cumberland with control as they're going to go wide. Declan stick checks, nothing happening there. Rory's going to take control down in our defensive zone. Comes around the net, gets it up to Jack. Jack skates it, looking for options. He gets across ice to Jessup. Jessup shot, hits a stick. Oh, stick save. That was in if he didn't get a piece of that. Puck squeaks out as Rory takes it and pushes it over to Declan. Declan puts it in deep again. Ace is on a change, so no pressure. Ace is messed up at the bench. Had no idea he was coming out. Got lucky that Cumberland wasn't trying to push anything fast there. Cumberland still with it, trying to push it up. Off Cam. Charlie. Charlie gets it over to Cam, and then Cam just puts it in and gets onto a Cumberland stick. Cam takes control again at the line, just puts it in deep. Cumberland tries to send it, can't. Rory tries to put it in, hits the referee. Rory will take control again at center ice, and this time he goes kitty corner to avoid the ref. It gets in behind the net. Harry first onto the puck. Got to work hard here. Gets ripped around, and Knoxy takes it, puts it back in deep for Harry. Harry takes control in the corner, looking for an option. Skating towards the middle, nothing happening. Gets it pushed out to Knox. Low, wide, front. Scramble in the front of the net. Puck's loose, and whistled down. Enough guys fell, somebody probably on top of it. Cumberland up 2-1 with 11:01 left in the second period. And Keegan coming up to the dot with Jason Riker on his wings and Sander and Noxley on the back end. Face-off win by Cumberland as they move it around the net. They're going to try and get it up to the boards. They get it up to the wing. Winger to the middle. They go on 2-on-2 here. Keegan back checking hard, making life hard and Setzel. He does a great job. Keegan takes control of the puck. Dip one, pushes it up. Riker comes around. Riker with the puck up wide. Wanted to shoot, couldn't handle it. Stick handle. And Cumberland takes control of that, not surprisingly. Move it up to the middle. Cumberland trying to keep control. Oh, they get an opportunity. Tries to go to the middle, nothing there. Deflected. Great defensive play by Xander as he stopped the cross ice pass that would have been serious trouble for Hunter. And Aces have control. Just trying. Keegan trips, took himself offside, so the Aces had to think quick, and they unfortunately weren't able to as Cumberland takes control of the puck. Cumberland moves up on the wing. Gets it right to Xander. Xander pushes it high. It's right into the middle to the Cumberland stick. Stick check there. Defense comes up, and he's just going to push it to the corner. First on the puck, gets shot out in the middle, right in the gets tipped and right into Hunter's legs. Seems like Cumberland just trying to get the puck towards the net, because you know what? Bounces happen. It's already happened once for them tonight. Green on the dot. 9:52 left in the period. Nolan gets control of the face-off as it goes around the corner to Luke. Luke now with the puck. He's skating up through the middle. He's going to try and get it in deep. He does. He's still got control. Shot, sharp angle, goes wide. Cumberland takes control of the puck. It goes back to the middle. Aces come in, and hauled down was Jessup. Not sure what was no call, but they got to play on. Offside there. Great job by Luke just to keep skating and force an issue, but was not called, and that's all right. We got to keep going. Green on the face-off dot. Drop. And one there by a winger help from Jessup. Jessup gets it in low. He's working hard down low. Cumberland reverses, trying to get up to the wing. They do. Winger pushes it up to the middle. Dangles one. Elise, last person back. Comes up. Big stick check by Elise. And dumps him at the same time. We'll take it. That's 1-on-1. Cumberland still with control in the zone as Green takes it, gets it out, keeps going. Up the wing to Dechen. Dechen puts it up to Elise. Elise just goes cross ice to Nolan. Nolan off the boards, and Jack tries to get it, stick check, and he gets it down deep. Ace is going to make a change here. Cumberland moves it up quick to the wing. Elise takes control of that. She puts it out. Cumberland will be offside for the next set. Cumberland moves in, gets in middle, tries to go around. Elise handles it, and it comes outside the zone. Back in, that's offside right there. Great defensive shift by Elise Party as she stopped the 2-on-1. Last man back. And then a couple of real key plays high in the zone. Face off won by the Aces, and it's scooted out of the zone. Cam with it is being checked hard by Cumberland. Gets to the line. Matt takes it in and gets it deep. Charlie there. Puck goes off Harry and out. And we'll get a face-off inside the zone. 8:04 left in the period. Harry takes the face-off. Wins the face-off. Cam back. Goes to the defense hard. Rory just unable, had no space, and he just gets it down behind. Harry working through a check. Comes out. Gets dumped. Nothing there. Charlie with an opportunity right in front of the net. And can't quite capitalize. As Ozarka able to hold down the fort from a close range shot. Ace is working through a few checks here, and eventually they're going to lead to some penalties. But we're not sure when that's going to start. Harry on the dot again. Another win to the winger. Rory, he just pushes it off the boards down deep to Charlie. Charlie tries to get there. Harry comes in to help. Comes back out. Charlie with it to the middle, nothing there. Rory gets the puck.
On the net!
Gets down low, swatted to the corner by going off some legs. Harry now with the puck, tries to get out to Cam. Nothing doing there. Cumberland tries to clear it, back to the line, and Declan puts it back in deep. Off a Cumberland player, gets to the middle. Charlie tried to take control, couldn't. Puck gets into the middle, and Rory can't. Hunter comes all the way out, clears it. Look at that lead pass. Harry gets it there and just puts it in as they get a line change. Cumberland pass up the middle. They got Cumberland moves around looking to get space. Come back, tries to cut to the middle, nothing there. Cumberland shot high, blocker save by Hunter. Nice passing by Cumberland to get a deadly chance in the middle. Hunter comes to the task and makes a great save. Aces moving back down. Bouncing puck on Zucker. Can't control it. Aces with a shot. Oh, just wide by Riker, sorry. Cumberland takes control. They move it up, and they're just going to kick it out as Riker takes control in the neutral. He's going to skate around. He's going to lose an edge. Still got it. Puts it towards the goaltender. It goes to the wide side. Cumberland with the puck. They're trying to back down with it too. Again, how are the Aces allowing Cumberland to get these odd man breaks? Ace down a break. Riker, shot, wide. Nobody played it, nothing to call. It goes back in deep by the Aces.
Offside!
Delayed offside as the Aces door is inside the zone, always makes it uncomfortable. And Knox with the puck, he pushes it back to Xander to create a little space and time. Moves it to Graydon in the middle. Knox takes control of floppy pass. Pass off the boards and nothing. Right back to the middle to Stencil. Stick check by Xander nicely as it goes deep into the zone. Cumberland reverses it back around to the wing. Mark Deschênes with the puck as he looks for that long pass again up the middle to no avail. Picked off by Jack Schilke. Schilke moving to the middle. Trying to find help, nothing doing. Xander with the puck. He spins, puts it in. And Cumberland will take control as the Aces were offside. They move it again. That long pass to Stencil. And Xander right there to stick check and make life hard. And that's going to be a penalty on Stencil for sure. As he comes up and all he wanted to do was just hit him. That's going to be 2 on Stencil. And the Aces are going to go to the power play with 5:04 left on the clock. and he is still upset over there. He's got 2 to cool down.
On the net, Aces!
Harry with the face-off win, back to Cam. Cam to Elise. Elise holding it. One-timer missed by Nolan. Back down to Charlie. Got fortunate there. Nolan with the shot. And Elzarko will hold on to that one. Harry back on the dot. 4:54 left in the period, minute 48 on the penalty. As Charlie gets down there, Harry comes out with it, tries to go short side, it's loose in front, nothing happening. Charlie gains control, he reverses back to the middle to get some space. Cam, put it all the way around to Cam, Cam takes control. He's looking for an option, he goes back to the D, Elise with the puck, back to Cam. Cam looks for an option into the middle, Harry tipped off the bar! He had a golden opportunity, couldn't quite tuck it. Back to the middle. Cumberland takes control, it's going to rim around. Elise wins the battle, puts it back down the half boards to Cam. Cam off the boards to Elise. Elise looking for another option. She goes right back to Cam. Cam down, chip, nothing there. Goes to the far side, Nolan wins the battle. He's got it in deep, shot, nothing there. Cam going to win the battle to the corner. Can't. Cumberland takes control of that, and Rory picks it up at center ice as the defense were taking a change there. Cam takes control of the puck right at center at the boards, and Harry has it. Harry to the middle, can't find it, nothing happening there. Rory comes, easy shot to the middle, nothing there. Cumberland pushes it up to the middle. Hunter will take control of this. As Rory has it, he moves it off the boards to Declan. Declan chips it, nothing happening. Jace there to support, and they're going to move out. Moves it over to Keegan. Keegan on the boards, fans on it, nothing there. Cumberland now just going to pin it, trying to move it, and Aces get it into the zone. That's going to be reversed around the net where he's met by Jace. Gets it all the way down. Hunter again to play it. Leaves it there for Rory. Rory comes around the net, looks for his options. He's skating now.
10 seconds! Let's go!
You got 5 left on the power play, 3:07 in the game. Rory comes in, short side, tries to get around, nothing. Man's out as he's got space. 2 aces on him, trying hard. Shot from the short side. Misses. Hunter catches the rebound off the backboards, recognizing that puck was coming straight back, turns and covers. That's heads-up awareness by the Aces goalie there to know it was coming right back towards him. And I believe that's number 6 for the odd man breaks on Cumberland. Aces defense have got to keep their head on a swivel, looking for that breakout pass. Scramble draw in the middle, Knox will take it and he'll go around. He wires it around the boards. Jessup with the puck. Nobody on him. He's going to move it across to Jack. Jack takes the pass deep, pushes it in. Looking for something, looking off a foot. And Cumberland tries to push it out, and they will. Up to center ice. Cumberland. Oh! Cumberland with the drop pass, and Hunter with the first save, but right on the stick of a Cumberland player as they gobble up the rebound and throw it into the back of the net. Aces down 3-1. 2:23 left in the second. Tough puck for the goaltender. Anytime he hits that stick, you don't know where it's going to bounce to. More often than not, it's going to bounce up and back, but that one came right out into a high-octane spot for Cumberland, and they did not make a mistake. Green on the dot. He's going to try and win, and winger win by Jack. Jack to the net. Nothing doing there. Jessup with the puck. He's going to put it down low for Green. Green can't handle the pass. Cumberland takes control there as they're checked hard by Jack. Cumberland lifts it and hand pass as Luke got his mitts on it, and Graydon took control after that. Be a face-off in front of the Aces zone. Harry out to take the drop. Nolan and Elise on the backside. Face-off, scramble draw, but Charlie takes control as he goes right down to the corner and along the backboards. He's got it still, looking for an outlet. Back to the D of Elise. Elise Goes back to Charlie. Charlie with it. Spins. He's getting stick check still. Still has loose control. Back pushed out in the middle. Cumberland takes control now with speed. Nice stick check by Nolan to slow it up. They're through the neutral zone and they just dump it in, get to the backboards. Nolan's going to grab that back there. He's going to look for his outlet pass. Puts it into the middle where all of the Cumberland guys were, and the three of them went right by Harry. Harry with the puck. Pushes it to a wing. Sends it to the net. Harry on his knees. It's there! And somehow Zarka able to reach back and take control of that. And Harry's asking, saying that
It's over, ref.
he thinks it got in. Harry back out to take the face off. And again, the winger, this Cumberland, just keeps sending it up the middle and drop pass deep. Stopped by the Hunter, goes to the corner. Nolan on them. Moving there, and Charlie with it as he's going to look to get to the center ice and just get it deep. Can't. Stopped there by Stencil. Cumberland comes in, they cross the zone, stick check to the line, shows him up. Cam takes control of the blue line. Cam skating and just dumps it in deep as the Aces are going to try and get a change here. Aces pressing out down deep in the offensive zone. Rory with the puck. Gonna skate around, moves it sharply, and that pushed, caught by Cumberland and pushed out. Again, Cumberland with a player in behind the defense, but they couldn't get the puck out there. Rory with an errant pass up the wing, and Cumberland takes it center ice. Tries a big cross ice pass, doesn't work. Offside at the line here, and they're gonna battle. Puck still in the zone, and Ace is gonna go, and that'll be the end of the period as the Aces are down 3-1 after the second period. And again, the Aces gotta do a better job of looking for that long bomb pass, as it's now about 7 odd man rushes that they've been able to create, because they're just sending a winger and they're finding him up the ice. Finland with a overtime win over the USA have knocked out the hometown team, and guess what? Those stadiums are going to be empty for the rest of the World Juniors unless Canada's playing. As we're back to the Aces, we go to the 18-minute period. Williamson delaying the whole game because, you know, he's just taking his sweet time. Tells the referee he's good even though he's still putting his gear on. Keegan to the dot, drops the puck, and the Aces win the face-off. Rory to the D partner, up to the wing. As they move in, Riker to the wing, shot off a stick. Ken trying to find it, can't. And Cumberland will take it up the wings as they just get it around Rory, deep down the zone. Rory stick checking, moves it, takes control, pushes it to the side. Keegan with it as he pushes it up to Jace. Jace looking for an option. He's getting stick checked hard, gets across center ice and just puts it in deep. Great play. Working hard in the corner. Nice battle down low. Jace takes it as Cumberland tries to wire it out, but can't. Gets stuck in some feet, and Keegan takes control as Cumberland moves it to the middle, and they're going to skate it out. We're now on an odd man break again. It's a 2-on-2, push to the middle. Nicely back checked by Rory to make sure there's no harm from the middle of the ice. Grayton takes it, and he's just going to fire it out right to the Cumberland defense. Cumberland looking for an option. He's just going to put it in deep. That's icing. Why was that not icing? That was about 5 feet before the red line. Aces push it out, gets to the boards, and Cumberland takes it around. He's got lots of space. Rory cuts it in the middle. Stick check there, and he's done. Jack to the middle. Right to the Cumberland defensive stick. Shot, nothing happening there. Xander puts it out and goes wide, and the refs are going to call off the icing here as Jessup first man in. Graydon comes in second, and he's got trying to help. Knox going to pinch down. He's going to go down deep to Cumberland player who's just going to wire it around. Jessup first on the puck, can't control it. Cumberland with it as they exit the zone. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Back to the middle. Nothing happening there as Hunter comes way out of his knife at the top of the blue paint to take that right in his belly. 16:03 left in the third period as we have a 3-1 score for Cumberland. Ace has got to be starting moving the puck a little quicker, a little more often. Get some open ice. Harry on the dot. Face off one, scramble draw to the winger. Cumberland controls on the half boards. Cumberland down below. Looking for that middle. Tristan there to make sure there's no opportunity for that pass out in front. Cumberland regroups. Gets there, stick check one, stick check two, shot to the net, pushed aside by Hunter as Harry will take control of that and tries to get across, hits his leg, and they get into the zone. Cover in the middle. And shot from the dot. Up high, Hunter handles that and keeps control. 15:33 left in the period. Harry back in the dot. As again, winger win, shot, low, front, and played to the backboards. Knox trying to work as it gets centered by Cumberland and goes all the way back to their blue line as their defense will Good work by Cam to keep on the defenseman, make a flip pass, but Cumberland's still able to battle out. That's offside, and they got control. Xander with the puck. He's going to skate. He gets it in deep. Off of the stanchion, right to the goaltender, and he's going to cover. More funny hops in this rink. And then it's like whack-a-mole. What? Active boards. Yeah. Keegan with face-off gets to Jace. Jace back to Nolan. Nolan skates to the line, finds his winger, Riker. Riker, shot, big glove save behind him as he got it. But some of the best puck movement by the Aces to get Riker an open shot. That's the kind of puck movement we need to do, and that's the guy we need taking that shot. Best save of the night for Elzarka. Keegan wins the face-off, or loses the face-off, gets down. Jace hard on the puck, chips. Cumberland with control. Keegan comes back to check, loses his footing, and it comes back out to the line and across. Cumberland with it. They're just going to try and play it deep and look to get something in front. Nope, he covered the man out front. Let Aces come up with it, Elise. She's got it on the wing, and it just chips off Riker's stick out to center ice as Cumberland tries to put it back in. No icing. Hunter tries to tee it up for Nolan. He's got it as he has to reverse. Riker takes control along the boards. Looking for an outlet. Puts it in the feet of Keegan. Nothing happening there. Chase over to help, but it hits his legs. Nothing. Goes cross ice. Keegan going to race for it to be first. He wins the race and now has control. Looking for an option. Jace's got to move. Hopping puck goes over Jace's stick, and now we're at center ice, battling right here in front of us. 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowly moving, and Cumberland takes control. It's a 2-on-1. Move it to the wing. And they can't get anything out of that 2-on-1. There's a golden opportunity with all our Aces except for one back in the middle. And Aces are just going to clear the zone. That's going to be right on net. Elzarka's going to have to play that as he moves it to his D. Cumberland pushes it up the wings. Aces right on right away. Rory with it, looking for an option. Skates right into a Cumberland player, but maintains possession. Now he moves it up the wing to Jack. Jack with the puck, tries to get Graydon can't help. Graydon now with it as he tries to get towards the net and goes behind. Jack takes control, looking for the middle. Jessup there, but couldn't handle the pass. Now 2-on-2 as Cumberland breaks out. Nicely checked up by Rory, but Cumberland maintains possession. They put it to the middle. Nobody there able to take a stick on it. Dangerous slot. Clapper from the point, nothing there. Aces stick on it. As Cumberland takes control along the boards, and that's going to be a checking by Graydon. That's going to be 2 for sure. There is no question about that. That is a penalty all day. Aces going on the penalty kill. 12:35 left in the third. Down a man for 2. Two for boarding. Cumberland getting it straight here, trying to figure out what they're doing. Smart, take the face off. Face off win pivot here. Gets to the sideboards, not. Back to the half boards, Cumberland. Cumberland skates, goes down low. Looking for a man in the middle. Nope, nothing there. Not sure what that was about, but he tried. Scrambled right beside the goalie, gets out in front. Xander with puck, just pushes it up and it's out. And now they can get it all the way down. As they regroup low, off the boards. Charlie working hard down low to make life difficult, and he is. And that's all right. And again, long pass, caught down by Harry. Harry just with a little chip shot, nothing doing there. Careful, Aces, we don't want to get caught. Harry working hard again down low. He's going to take it in behind the net now. Getting pinned by Cumberland, 2-on-1. Harry doing all the work behind. Great job, Harry. And here comes Cumberland as they try and get it. Gets in the sticks. Knocks it to the sideboards as Aces try and get control. Cumberland with control in the middle. Shot high. No. Hunter turns it away. Back to the D. Shot low. Steered to the corner by Hunter. Xander there, and it's going to get out just barely as the snow in front of the bench is there. And Hunter takes control of that puck and drops it as Cumberland doing a slow change. Noxie is going to rip it all the way down. Cam working hard to get him, beat him behind the net. Cumberland loses the footing. Cam still down. He's got it now. Trying to get stick checking, killing time. 26 seconds left on the power play for Cumberland. As they get to the red line, flip, try to get around, hits a foot, nothing doing there. He's going to have to regroup. He goes back to his defenseman. Defenseman comes around. 10 seconds left on the power play. Stenson with the puck, loses control of the zone. Shot high and wide. Cumberland with it in the referee's feet. Tries to get it back to D. It does. Shot, bouncing, wide. It's now even strength, 10:30 left in the third. Aces take control. He's got ice and he's going to skate. He's got it. Can't get it across to Riker. Riker takes it in the corner. Riker down to Nolan. Nolan puts it in front. Nothing there. Elise is going to have to be first one on it. She is. She turns it around, looks for an option, hits a skate and goes right to Riker. Riker just needs to get it in deep. Puts it back to Elise as she moves it to Jace. And just stick check saved by Jace as it wasn't really on tape. Jace trying to work hard to keep control. He gets down in the corner with it. Keegan with him too. Keegan takes it. He's trying to keep moving it. Cumberland with it, and they try to go up the middle. And stick check by Declan. They're all kind of waving their sticks a little flaily. Nobody really wanted to go get it. Declan puts it in deep. He's going to take position on the blue line as Riker's F1. Cumberland tries to move it up the middle. Graydon intercepts. Now he's down low. He's working hard to keep control of it. Stick check, nothing there. Comes to the side, and Zarka covers up, and he'll take a face-off. Aces need to move their legs a little more. There's open pucks, and they're just not being first to it. They got to start moving their legs. 9:25 left, down 2. Got to put some effort in to get the goals. Opportunities are there, and just haven't been able to capitalize. Puck down in the corner for Cumberland. Off Jessup's skate, goes back the other way. Jack with it first to the puck. He's looking for help. Moves it back down. Graydon working hard there. Jack's got it, back to Graydon. Grayton comes around, looking for an opportunity. It goes off the boards back to Declan. Declan just puts it back down deep to Gray. Gray skates with it. Ace has got to move. There's nobody moving for the Aces, and it's just giving them a chance. Jessup with it, goes in the middle. Goaltender almost knocked it in on himself. Goes to the line. Rory can't handle. He's got control of the puck. Spins. Tries to get in the line, can't. Jack's got it. Goes across to the D. And Declan's going to put it in deep, and Jessup's going to go and chase it to be first. Chases him around there. Stick check, no, nothing. Up to the boards, and they're going to move it up the wing. Crosses into the zone. Rory stick checks off behind the net. Bounces, and Xander takes control of it. Can't get it up to the wing. Cumberland keeps it in. Xander takes it and rips it around. Rory skating, get control of the puck, and he's got it. He's looking for an outlet. Jack's there for it. Jack stops, gets the man to go by him. Goes back to Xander. Xander to Rory. Skating with it in our own zone. Rory finds an opening, gets it up the middle to Jessup. Jessup takes down the wing, beats his man. He's got a chance. Shot off, loose puck. Find it. And there's 3 Cumberland players there trying to find it with only 1 ace, and guess who came out with it? Cumberland moves down into the offensive zone. Tries to dip around Knox. Nothing happened there. They get puck in the center ice. Knox checks it out, and the Cumberland defenseman there to take control. As they move it in, Xander moves it across. Knox, he just puts it off the boards and out. Cumberland takes control again. D to D passes. They're going to try the cross ice pass again. Shocker. Knox tries to get it out, can't. First one down there is Xander. Xander working on the boards. Loses control. They try and center, nothing there. Puck comes out, gets it to Charlie, tries to chip it and can't. The defenseman stops that, gets to the line and in. And short hop, Hunter just tries to smother it and cover it, and it goes wide, but they're able to move around. Knocks to the puck, chips it up. Cumberland's still with it as they put it to the middle. Xander gets it up to Cam, gets it past it into the zone, and the Ace is going to take change. Cam working hard on the boards. Second man in, Harry. Harry can't handle. Comes up, and Cumberland takes control of the puck. Nice back check by the Aces as Cumberland goes on for a change. Knox with it. First man there. Harry has to come in and support. Looks for an option. Tries to chip it off the boards. Gets to Jace. Jace turns around, sitting with it. Puts it in the middle of the ice with the Cumberland player right there. Ill-advised as they try and get it to ball in the middle, and he can't handle it. Cumberland turns around. They flip it, trying to get that lead pass. Goes right to Nolan. Nolan off the boards and down. That should be icing. They're not going to call it. Not sure why. Back to the D. Jace takes it. Gets it in deep. Riker tries to be first on it. Stick check. Nothing happening. Least pinches. Stops the progression of the puck and gets behind. Deegan on it into the skates of Keegan. Keegan takes control. Tries to find centering pass. Nothing there. Riker with the puck. Loses control. Goes around the boards and over Elise's stick, and she's going to have to retreat. One on. Nolan with her. She's going to look around off the boards to Nolan. Nolan comes. He goes off the boards right onto a Cumberland stick, but goes back to Nolan. Nolan off the boards to Elise. Elise looking for an option. Off the boards to Riker. Riker just trying to push it out. He does. Cumberland takes it and drives again. Going to go wide. Going to take a shot from here. Nothing there. Turns, tries to get it to the middle. Not happening. Puck to the D. Goes around. Elise follows, and takes control there. Knocks it. Cumberland tries to get it deep, but can't. Stick check as Riker just fires it off the boards. That will be icing, but can't be because Zarka has to play it. It was a shot on net. Cumberland moves. 1 dipsy doodle, 2 dipsy doodle, 3 dipsy doodle. Shot deflected. Not played terribly cleanly by Hunter, but he did cover, smother it and take control. 4:47 left in the third. 3-1 lead for Cumberland. As just a lot of stick checking and lazy play now by both teams, honestly. Cumberland just looking for that long bomb outlet pass. And if they don't get it, they're just kind of doing their thing. Pinned up against the boards. Knocks and fought in there. Puck comes scooting out. Jack tries to get there. Jack's got it. He's going to look to move. Gets stick check. Moves it over to Declan. Declan up the boards to Jessup. Jessup in his feet. Gets it back down to the deep into the backboards. Pin there by Cumberland. Wrap around, tip, not there. Come across the far side. Jack unable to get there just in time. Cumberland pushes it up with speed. It's a 4-on-1. Grayton takes control of the puck. Jack moves it up to Luke. Luke's got it now. Gonna cross. Tries to go around and unable. Outlet pass again. Cumberland. Rory works hard to control that, but again, Cumberland almost had the odd man break, if not a full-on breakaway. And the the Aces defense, gotta watch. Cumberland working in low. Gets it out and it goes all the way down. Let's see if they blow it this time.
Nope.
Not gonna make it, don't have a chance. Cumberland pushes it up to the red line. Cross ice pass to the winger. Takes control, tries to cut to the middle. Harry's there to take it. Xander with it. Xander dangles once. Cumberland takes control and puts it back in deep. Xander again with the puck. Goes up to the wing. Charlie grabs it, tries to chip it out. He does get it out, but loses control. Harry with it now as he moves. Goes over to the wing to Cam. Cam enters the zone, shot towards the net, steered towards the corner. Charlie with it as he works down low. Charlie trying hard. Harry comes in to help. Doesn't work as Cumberland takes control. They try and pinch it up the middle, and they do. It comes down. We got an icing if it gets there, and it does. Most linesmen would not have called that, but this one did. Puck just trickled over the goal line. But it's a green band, and he's learning. Harry on the dot with Noxie and Xander at the back. Scramble draw on the feet of Harry. Harry comes up, shot. Zarka there waiting for it. Just a little flip check to Zarka, and he'll glove it. We'll reset and do it again. Charlie moves over to the strong side. Harry on the dot again. Harry wins it, pushes it deep. Gets behind the net. Cam with it, tries to get it out front. Nothing doing there.
On the net.
Puts it down half boards. Cam's got it. Shot off the leg to the corner. Gets ripped around. Knox is going to come. He's going to be first to it. Shot off of the body. Knox is going to take it again. He's going to get it. Knock. Xander comes in and just pushes it around. He wasn't ready for a pass. Charlie with it. Gets it down deep to Harry. Harry with it. Pushes it out front. Scramble. Nowhere there. Xander pushes it to the corner. Charlie's going to win that battle. He gets it again. Out front. In the feet. Harry looking for it. Can't find it. Skates around. And Cam can't quite get it. He's got it. Pushes it towards the net on Zarka, and he's going to cover up for a face-off. Minute 57 left in the game, and Ace is pulling the goalie to get a six-man out there. It's now an empty net for the Aces. 2 minutes left, down two. Aces win. Shot. High. Rebound. Nothing there. No, another shot. Tipped to the corner. Green takes control. Tries to get it back. Can't. They push it out to the middle. Check there. Luke with it. Cover the middle. And stick check by the Aces. Nolan's got it. He gets it out. Keegan takes control of it at the top. Looking for help. Looking for help. Drop pass. Chase. Chase shot. Wide. Nowhere near. Elise pinches. Keeps it in. Puck comes up to the middle. Pinch and stopped by Rathwell, and it's going to be icing by Cumberland as that just goes off the boards and down. Minute 18 left in the game. Ace is out there at the 6-on-5. Harry coming to take the draw with Luke Jessup, Charlie Matt, Jack Schilke, the extra player with Grayton fought. 2, 4, yeah, we had too many. Gray's still out there. Rory and Declan out there. Shot goes back to the wing. Tries to get it back to the D. It's there. Jessup with it. Cumberland trying to push it out. Can't. Charlie takes control as he races down. Looks for something down in the middle. Comes around the net. Still looking, still looking, still looking. Patience, patience. Shot to the middle. Swat it, swat it. It's loose. Scramble. Still loose. Charlie with another shot wide. As Cumberland clocks it down, that's not going to get there. Rory with it, he's going to take control. goes around the net, stops. He's got to go the other way.
Play high.
45 seconds left. Cumberland takes control. They take a shot at the net, and it's not there. Rory with it. He banks it off the boards to Charlie. Charlie's got to skate. Oh, pass back to Declan. Declan takes control. He's pushing at the line. And Ace is just not really trying to get it deep. And this could be an opportunity for them. Oh, it's turned over. Charlie's got control now. Aces have numbers. Goes through the zone. That could have been interference, but not. And goes right to the net and covered by Zarka. 15 seconds left on the clock with a 3-1 lead by Cumberland. Keegan take the face off. Ace is still with an empty net. Keegan tries to just swat it towards the net, can't. Backhand by Ball towards the net. Loose there. Cumberland takes it, they're going to rim it around. Declan with it, just tries to scoop it deep, can't. Cleared out by Cumberland. It's going to be a race. 1 seconds. No goal. 3-1 win by Cumberland Grads. Their long bomb passing is what got them the win today for sure. What's that? Kevin's down here. We'll go there and. All right, folks, well, it's 10 after 9, so we hope you enjoy the Team Canada game as we're going to pack up and try and get out of here. Here we go. Shots were 25-26. Oh, 35 for them? 35 shots for us. I'm going to venture to say about 12 of those were just pucks loosely pushed into the net, but go from there. Anyways,